What's going on, guys? This is Riggs, and thank you so much for tuning in to the video. A video I didn't think I was going to be making. As you guys saw in the title, and as you guys saw in the thumbnail, you read it right. The number 2 ranked player was just banned. The number 2 ranked player in North America, Killswitch. Many of you that watch this channel have seen him already featured on the channel in the How to Play Like a Pro series. And you guys have hit me up nonstop on Discord, in the YouTube comment section more than anything. You guys have hit me up on Twitter and everywhere in between talking about, Riggs, did you hear about Killswitch and what happened with Killswitch? Yes, I was one of the very first ones to know, unfortunately. And I had an opportunity to speak with him directly, so I'll go ahead and let you guys share with, I'll share with you what he shared with me. And we're just going to talk about, most importantly, the changes that are going to be happening going forward. As many of you might see when you log into the game right now, when I'm making this video, there is going to be a huge update. Maybe one of the longest patch notes I've ever seen so far was just released by PUBG themselves. And there's something very specific I want to touch on. It's very short. They slipped it in there, but it's going to be amazing for the fair play community going forward. So we're going to be also talking about that. So as far as the kill switch situation, it's like I mentioned, and it's really unfortunate for somebody in my position featuring these people on the channel, obviously without knowing or a way to know if these people are actually hacking or not. And what's most unfortunate is this is the second person now that I have featured in the How to Play Like a Pro series, and it makes me sick that this keeps happening, because then you start talking about credibility, then you start worrying about, are other people going to be able to, are they going to want to come on the channel? As it's a reputation that you don't want to have. You're featuring people that end up getting banned. And it just puts me in the situation. People start hitting me up, and I don't like it. It's almost to the point to where I almost want to stay away from featuring anybody on the leaderboards going forward, simply based off of this. We don't know what's going to happen. The last thing I want to do is that, oh, Riggs, you're promoting these hackers and this and that. That's not what this is about. Nowhere near is that what this is about. Now, as far as what happened with Killswitch, PUBG, as far as what they're saying, is he cannot log in to the G25 Killswitch on account until the year 2029. That's right. He received a 10-year ban. It does not specify what it was or what the reasoning was. Never do they tell you. Unfortunately, I wish there was a way. Usually when we get rejected and we're at a job application or a college application, usually they tell you the reasons why you got rejected, or you can't go forward doing something that you want to do. Like in this case, you can't log into your account. It'd be kind of nice if they told you. Maybe they actually broke down what it was. All you can do is file a claim, and it basically just goes in this really vicious, this vicious cycle as far as someone getting their account back. I haven't heard of anybody specifically that has been able to get a banned account back. Haven't heard of it. Maybe you guys know. Let me know, and everybody else know down in the comment section if that's even a thing. But as it stands right now, his account has been banned, and not only banned, but banned for 10 years. Same thing with Simo Chan. We've seen the same thing happen with Toxin. We've seen the same thing happen with, what was it, BLT? Was it BLT? BLT Sandwich or Sawwich. He was on leaderboards. There's actually somebody, I don't know where they were from. They were playing in the North America server, but they were from, I think, from somewhere else. It was like a level 30 account, pretty low, and they even passed Fate. They passed its Fate, who's ranked number 1 on the leaderboards right now in North America, passed him this season, and then before we knew it, his account was also banned. He was ranking up and trying to sell these accounts, and again, if you guys want my honest opinion, all we can go off of is the facts, and the only facts that we have is that his account was banned and that it was banned for violating the terms of service. Now, of course, we can all assume, rightfully assume, that it was for cheating or for hacking. Everyone's going to have their opinion. I posted a community tab just to get a feel for what the community, what they thought about this incident. And a lot of people were sad, like myself. Again, just like with Simo Chan, it's like seeing your one of your favorite like a professional sports player, right? Like football, basketball, soccer, that kind of thing. And you enjoy watching them. You like seeing what they're doing. You see how incredibly talented they are at the sport. And then all of a sudden, you find out that they got popped for steroids. And then you start wondering how much of it was real, how much was the drugs. In this case, how much involved was hacking? Was it radar? Was it aimbot? People have been asking me, oh, what cheats was he using? Where is he getting his cheats from? And it's like, guys, I have no idea. Personally, I've never even played a game with Killswitch. He'll tell you that himself. I featured him on the channel. I spectated him. We watched him on stream. He's been on stream as far as he's joined like the custom rooms that we do, and that's pretty much it. He's kind of, as far as the contact I've had with him, he's a man of few words. What he had said to me when I asked him, I told him to be straight up. I said, bro, if you're hacking, come clean. Now's your time to come clean, start fresh, start new. He's sticking by his word. He's saying that he did not hack, that he did not do anything wrong, that Tencent got it wrong, and that he's innocent. And he said the only thing that happened that was out of the ordinary, if you will, is he went to purchase UC. He spent $100 on UC. He wanted to get the new M4 skin because it was about to go away, the Wanderer M4 skin. And he purchased the UC and he logged back into his account and he was banned. So whether you agree or disagree, that's going to be on you. Like I said, the facts that we have in front of us are his account was banned. It's been banned for 10 years. The only person who truly knows, you guys, whether they're fair play or not, or whether they were cheating or not, is Killswitch. He's the only one. From what he's saying, he wasn't hacking. What Tencent is saying is basically that he was violating terms. They're not going to say, "Hey, we're banning you for hacking," but we pretty much know that's what it is. So it's very, very unfortunate, and it's just bad for the community. You have people already that are kind of in frustrations right now from my eyes and ears that I have out in the community, and what people are always saying is where PUBG is at right now is, it's not a fragile state, but people are becoming very disheartened. They're getting very upset with how it's been going with hacking, with the cheat, with live streaming, using hacks. We can see the responses from the videos, and there's a big reason why Tencent is doing what they're going to do. Now, is this coincidence? Is it because they watch the video? I can tell you they do watch a majority of my videos, as I am affiliated via the PUBG VIP program, which has a direct relationship to PUBG and Tencent. But it is kind of interesting that I just did that big video about interviewing a hacker and what they have to say about the state of the game, what we can do as a community to make it better. Lo and behold, what happened, you guys? This was released last night, again, from when I'm making this video, and this is big, and this is a big change that's coming. I'll throw it up on screen for you guys. Coming to the spectator tier restrictions. I'll go ahead and read you guys what the 2 bullet points say. The first bullet point says, low tier players will no longer be able to spectate high tier players. Second bullet point, it says, prevent cheaters from benefiting illegally from this feature. So this is good. This is definitely a step in the right direction. They're identifying and admitting that they know that there's an issue, that there's a problem with spectating. For those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, the majority of the people on the leaderboards, which are the ones that are in the spotlight, this is where everybody wants to be. Everybody wants to be top 100. and frankly, it really sucks to say it, but there's a lot of people on the leaderboard that straight up are cheating. You can just look; they're not hiding it. If someone has a 46% headshot kill percentage, there's a problem. There's clearly a problem. If half of your kills are coming from headshots, there's clearly an issue. People are cheating. The difference is in the leaderboards, people are doing it much safer than, say, someone that's down in silver or platinum or diamond. I've been killed by hackers that are in platinum or diamond because they're banned. They make a new account. They come right back. They're low tier, still using the hacks. These are the blatant attacks, the aimbot, the speed hack, the ones where they're jumping from the ground up to the 3 stacks. That blatant cheating that's very, very obvious. They're not trying to hide anything. The people on the leaderboards, it's much different. They have to be a little bit more cautious in what they do. So what they're doing is they're spectating their accounts they're spectating their own account from a different device that has what people are calling, or that's known as radar and or ESP, which will tell the name, the life, the weapon, the armor that someone has, all these things giving them a clear advantage. But if somebody's playing on hand cam, or if someone's just playing the game regularly, like you guys see usually me play, you won't be able to see their computer that they're on. You won't be able to see what they're actually broadcasting on a different device. You can just see what's on their device. Making this restriction, the spectator tier restrictions, is going to be huge. I'm curious to see what is going to change as far as the leaderboards go. Because one thing I'll tell you, I did some research, you guys, and you can do it yourself. Click on some of the people's names on the leaderboard. Look at the difference between where they were in Season 6 compared to where they are now in Season 7, 8, 9, and the current one now in Season 10. You'll see a big difference in their KDR, or kill death ratio. Why? Because that Season 6, if I'm not mistaken, is when spectating was first released, and it just took a little bit of time for people to realize how they can expose this feature in the game. So low tier players will no longer be able to spectate high tier players. Now, they don't specify the tier, but this means, for example, if you create basically a dummy account or a shell account, when you create a new account, what are you? You're bronze 5. You're at the very bottom. So if you spectate yourself from, if you're in Conquer pushing leaderboards, right? You have over 5,000 points or 4,800 points, and they see that there's an account, and you say you're bronze 5. According to this, you will not be able to spectate yourself, meaning these lower tier accounts, they basically hid behind these shell accounts. They hid behind them in order to protect their accounts, the ones they're ranking up on. So if their shell account gets banned, no harm, no foul. They create a new one, start watching themselves. Now they won't be able to watch themselves from these shell accounts. Again, it does not specify, will someone in silver or gold or platinum be able to watch a Conqueror player? Possibly. That's something that we'll have to just wait and find out. It doesn't say in the patch notes specifically what they consider a high tier. High tier to me would be probably Ace or Conquer. Not sure if Crown will be considered high tier. As far as low tiers, we can definitely assume that would be bronze, more than likely silver. I would say everyone would agree that's a very low tier. More than likely gold as well. But that would be interesting to see. And the fact that they mentioned straight up they're trying to prevent cheaters from benefiting illegally from this feature, from this in-game feature. So I'm very excited. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the leaderboards. Will it change? Will there be more bans? Only time's going to tell you guys. What I can assure you, from what I've seen from a half a dozen people that I know that have been banned, I can guarantee you it will not be the last that we have seen. It seems like they're really trying to push for fair play, and with good reason. This is a company that is that is really trying to push esports. And if you have a bunch of cheaters inside your game, whether it's classics or not, it's not a good look, especially if you're on the forefront of esports and trying to promote this, especially when you're trying to get big deals from big cell phone companies and things like that. They want to see that people aren't exploiting and taking advantage of your game. So definitely kudos to Tencent that they're going to continue with these bans. Again, I'm really curious to know what you guys think down in the comment section. What are your thoughts? You know, that's what I want to know. So Killswitch, as it stands right now, is currently banned for cheating in the game. Will his account be released? I haven't seen an account be released yet. But yeah, so we're just gonna have to wait and see, you guys. But you guys want to know my opinion? There you have it. I'm happy with what we're going to see going forward in the future, and that they're going to continue, and that Tencent will continue to ban cheaters. And this is what the community needs, because people will get behind this. The majority of people will get behind this. Only a small, and I mean not even a percent of people won't like it, because they're the ones that are cheating, right? So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And until the next video, this has been Riggs from Riggs Gaming.